Hi, I'm Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Loraine Stumph and with Julie Bradford, and they're both with the Nelson County Homemakers. We're going to talk about the Nelson County Extension Homemakers Favorite Recipes Cookbook for 2017 that has just been released not too long ago, right? And Loraine is the chairperson for the cookbook. And Julie does PR, and that's why she came here to talk to us about us. She lets us know everything that's going on. So we want to talk a little about this cookbook. And Loraine, when did this idea get started for getting the cookbook together?
It was started quite a few years ago, but the girl that I took her place had gotten sick. And so we decided that we would go ahead and go forward with it.
Okay, so it's been germinating for a while.
Right, because it's been a little over 20 years since we've had a homemaker cookbook.
Oh, wow.
And we thought it was time.
Absolutely.
And we kind of updated some things.
And now there are over 500 recipes in here, is that right?
500 exactly.
500 recipes in the cookbook, and they're all were submitted from members of the homemakers?
Or friends, or some of them in memory.
Okay.
So.
Okay, fantastic. So these cookbooks just went on sale when?
June the 23rd.
June the 23rd. And as we're recording this, it's less than 2 months later, you're already gone for your second printing?
We are. I ordered another 300 the other day. And we ordered 549 to begin with, and now we have less than 50.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Things are going well.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want it, you better hop on down to the extension office, which is where you can get these, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But we can always order more.
Right. It's a good problem to have.
It is.
How much is the cookbook?
They're $15.
$15.
Even.
$15, and that's total for the cookbook, and all goes to the homemakers, right?
And they're large print, so it's easier to read, and I just find that very, very handy.
And I like the whatever
Binding.
spiral binding, which is easier. Oh, okay, and it's broken down into actually vegetables and side dishes, desserts, main dishes,
And candy, and and side dishes, vegetables, and everything. We started this project. I know there were recipes brought in, but we actually started our first meeting on February 23rd, and by I think first or second day of May, she sent it in. We did a lot of work. There was a lot of work. She is wonderful. She just did so much.
But now, wait a minute. There were 10 on the committee, and they're very dedicated and hard-working committee, so I didn't do it by myself.
So that's a good chairperson.
That's for sure.
But she kept
I
us
just
on
I kind of kept you on track.
Kept on track. Well, we're going to meet again. Okay. We're going to do this now. Okay. We'll do it. And she's been wonderful to lead us.
Thank you for your compliments.
That's great. Now, as we said, it's with all the homemakers, so you actually are two different groups of homemakers, right? From what organization are you with?
I'm with Cedar Creek.
Cedar Creek Homemakers in Nelson County. And
I'm with Humphrey. But we want to remind people that we're extension homemakers.
Okay.
And we're the extension of the UK.
Right.
And so it's very important that. But I'm with Humphrey Homemakers. You meet on what day?
The second Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
And at usually what time?
10:30.
Okay.
At the extension office, right?
Yes, and then Humphrey meets on the fourth Thursday of the month at 10:30.
Okay.
And we'll be starting a new year in September.
Oh, wow. So
Yes,
it's right upon us.
we want more people. We're an interesting group, but we're also very interested in life and others and helping. So it's more than just get together and putsy around.
There are 5 clubs plus members at large, or some people call it mailbox.
Okay.
And you get the information in mailbox, which is nice to join.
That's great. That's great. So they're always open for membership that people can come and take part with the homemakers and get involved with some of these different groups. But today we're going to talk about this cookbook. And as you're going through, we were saying it's kind of broken down into what, like appetizers? Do you know what the little segments are? Is it broken in here? Let's see. Yep, that's right here. So we have appetizers, beverages, and dips. And then
soups and salads, breads and rolls, vegetables and side dishes, main dishes and meats, desserts, cookies and candies, and miscellaneous.
Okay.
There is an index, thank goodness.
And I was looking with each one, you get the recipe and how to prepare it, but also, as I open up to, look who I open up to.
Oh.
Loraine, stop right there.
Yeah.
It tells you who submitted, is that correct?
Right, correct.
Okay. So, and then some of them you were saying,
What is that one?
that's the
Oh,
party
Party
punch.
punch.
Good.
Some of
Is that a good
the, some of the punches actually have some bourbon in it.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
Well, that seems right with Nelson County, right?
Nelson County, that's right, that's right.
But so it kind of tells you who contributed, or some of them might be in memory of, or whatever. And then the next one I open up to.
Oh, the spinach dip. Oh, yes. And oh, I want to show you on the back. This is one of the things that we did that was so neat. The cookbook committee made each one of these items. I made the bunny bread, and the spinach dip is in the middle. But then, not only did we make it, the 4-H club, the youth, took the pictures.
That's great.
And then that's pretty cool. I think.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And then they ate with us.
And then they ate with us. They liked
Yeah,
that
and they
too.
got to eat that because you got a sampling of all the different stuff
That
there, right?
was
You
the
got
fun
appetizer.
part.
Absolutely. So, as we said, these books are available at the Extension Office, the Nelson County Extension Office, or if you contact a homemaker, they can help you get a copy as well, right?
Right.
Okay.
Well, we'll find a way to get it to them.
I carry them in my car.
Okay.
I've got some in mind too.
Or wave Loraine down and see her driving by.
Yeah, we ought to put something on the side of regard. Cookbooks here.
Cookbook's available. Hunt for a cookbook.
Follow me for a cookbook.
Exactly.
Well, somebody ran me down in the Kroger parking lot the other day. We sold them at the farmer's market, and she had on her little list, go to farmer's market to get a cookbook. Well, somebody else had told her that I was selling them, so I sold her one out of the back of the car.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good.
That is neat.
So it's called Favorite Recipes, but I'm not going to ask you for your favorites. But what are some of the more unique recipes that you had submitted that you included in this cookbook, would you say?
You want
Oh,
me to
no,
go
you
first?
go first.
Well, I submitted my mother's recipe, which was beaten biscuits, and that's an old time recipe, and you have to have a beaten biscuit break, or my mom's is electrified to do that, or you do a lot of beating. And most of the time, beaten biscuits are eaten with country ham, and they're served at weddings and that type thing. And then I also submitted my mother's cream pull candy recipe, and she is known for all over Nelson County of making it and carrying it to other people. A lot of people say, did you inherit her ability? And I did not inherit her abilities, I'm sorry to say.
But at least you try it, right? How about you?
Well, there's some of the things that I saw that were really neat. Well, Connie Brown put in there about baking your eggs to make them hard baked or like hard boiled eggs. And I never had heard of that, and it would be easier. And I think that's neat. And Pat Cecil has some beautiful ones in there. She cooks a lot for bigger groups, but she has some very interesting. I think there's some orange brownies in there, and that's good. I like making breads, so I've got some challah bread, which is a Jewish egg bread in there, and
I've had that because I got to attend one of your homemakers functions where you made that, and that was very good.
And the bunny bread, and what have you got
There's
here?
the boiled eggs.
On 245, the boiled
That's
eggs.
strange recipe. I never knew you could do that.
Place 1 egg into each cup of a cupcake pan. Bake at 325 for 30 minutes. Submerge in ice water. Let cool. Peel and enjoy. Huh.
So it'd be great for dressed eggs. I call them deviled eggs.
Right. Yes.
Or making egg salad or something.
Now is that a miscellaneous miscellaneous item.
Yes,
It
it is.
That's an
See,
Yeah.
example of miscellaneous.
That's an example there.
Oh, cool.
But we do
there's
have
Mom's one of the recipes of her candy with the walnuts in it.
Cool
And my
candy.
mom was Sylvia Hill.
Wow.
She was, in 1994, she was Homemaker of the Year.
Oh,
And, she was in Homemakers for a long, long time, over 50 years.
oh my.
So she submitted to the last cookbook too.
Oh, yes, plenty.
Wow, that's great.
Some people that are collecting the cookbooks from
Uh-huh.
our homemakers, they need to get this to make
Absolutely.
sure that their list is complete, that their whole collection. Don't you think?
Absolutely. And it's fun to make recipes of people that you know too. Or people that you remember as well. So that's always good. So again, it is the Nelson County Extension Homemakers presents favorite recipes. It's the Nelson County Homemakers Cookbook for 2017. 500 recipes from all around the county. And it's $15. You can get a copy from the Nelson County Extension Office or by pulling Loraine over at a Kroger or somewhere else. Or talking to any of the homemakers of which you're familiar, correct?
Yes, they may not have any cookbooks, but they know how to get them.
Absolutely. And we talked about some of the more unique ones, and some of them sound like they might be difficult, some of the ones you were talking about. But in front of us, we have another recipe that's from the cookbook, and this one you said is kind of easy.
Oh, it's really, really easy. This is very, very easy peanut butter fudge.
It's even in the title.
And that's in the title. And it's on page 341, I think.
Okay.
241 in the book.
And it
But-
smells delicious.
It's easy. Honestly, you just use a can of frosting. And you don't have to buy the good kind. Just any kind. The cheaper kind is fine.
Okay.
You take the foil off the top. You stick it in the microwave and melt it. I usually melt it on my butter melting
Setting.
thank
Mhm,
you.
on your microwave.
And then you put that in a bowl, and then you add the peanut butter. Now the peanut butter is not the tiny, this little one, it's the bigger one, or you can even do a bigger than that peanut butter, real peanut butter. And I don't use the good Jif either. Use something that's not as good as that. That makes it
You used
too
it
soft.
chunky though, right?
I made chunky on this one.
Okay.
And
so
if
it's
you
even chunky.
use chocolate frosting, you'd have chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, that's
And then you just
Getting
mix it up
fancy on
together with 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you put it in a buttered something or another and put it in the refrigerator, and it's wonderful. And you may want to taste that right
yeah.
now.
Well, each of you take a piece,
Okay.
and we'll try this
see.
as we finish up.
Ooh, I got a too big a piece. You
You can never get too big.
I don't think you'll get too big.
don't
a piece.
think so?
You don't. I don't think so. Not from peanut
Here
butter.
you go.
Thank you.
But it's
There you
creamy.
Good.
It looks wonderful.
Oh, almost lost
And
a
this
piece.
is in the cookbook. So we're going to try this as we end it, and it's going to be the Nelson County Homemakers Cookbook. And if you try some of the recipes, let us know. Send us an email or something which ones you like the best, and we can put them on there too and let you know what people are eating.
That'd be great. I did want to tell you that we do have some recipes from the proprietor, the owner of Eagle Hill Manor in Bloomfield. And so she has some wonderful
Winners.
recipes.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so bed and breakfast, that's good stuff.
So you never know what you're going to find in there. And some great photography too with 4-H students. So thank you very much. Again, we're talking with Julie and Loraine from the Nelson County Homemakers. This has been Gary White for Channel 6 Central Kentucky Television.
Thank you, Gary.